So, I want to do an exercise now, and this is going to help you learn how to have a controlled dream. Now, we have a word for controlled dream, and it's imagination. But the word imagination is totally played out. If I said to you, yeah, we're going to work on your imagination, you pretty much just generally shut down just like I would. We talk about imagination too much and the word's dead. So what we need to do now is come up with something new, and let's talk about a controlled dream. So we're going to start with a simple one that I do with my students. Please close your eyes and picture a pink squirrel. It's something you will never see in the real world, yet your brain has conjured a picture for you. Now please take your squirrel and put it on top of a cloud. And now make it dance. Okay, now you may open your eyes. What you just did is so important. You literally went to your brain and said, hey, it's me, Garret. I have a task for you. Make me a pink squirrel. And your brain listened. Not only did it listen, we could say it obeyed. It took an order from you. And then you gave it another order and it followed. And another order and it followed. And this is strength. It is a huge amount of strength. It's where all the good art comes from in the world. You can take a paintbrush, dip it in some paint, whip it at a canvas and make a beautiful painting. I've done it 100 times. But when you have an actual dream, and you go to paint someone with a third eye or a brain or a butterfly turning into something else that came out of your brain, it is a higher level art. I would argue that till the end of the day. Okay? So, what we're going to do now is we're going to use that controlled imagination to learn science. Okay? So I want everybody to go up in your brain and picture your very best image of a human brain. And now look at my forehead and put your picture of a human brain right where my finger is, because I have one, and it's 1 inch behind my finger. If you can see my brain, you are getting better at controlled dreaming. Now please note, I am not my brain. If you are looking at my brain, you are not looking at me. If you are looking at my eyes, you are not looking at me. I am not my hands, I am not my mouth, I am not my words. I am nothing except the storm of electricity inside my brain. You all know what a storm of electricity looks like. See my brain, put the electricity in my brain. That is who I am. Now when you are teaching a child, it is infinitely important to remember this, because they haven't even learned anything near, oh, I'm going to use my brain to control my brain, and yeah, I'm upset, but I can think myself out of being upset. They are so far from that, they do not realize yet that they are this storm of electricity. The best thing you can do for a child is to teach them that's who they are and teach them how to control it.